Hey guys, I don't know if you can see me, and I apologize for the bad light and the awesome hairdo. I do have an appointment to get a haircut on Thursday, so I'm excited about that finally. I just wanted to talk to y'all about something right quick. There's some videos on YouTube that you can search. No Fap Challenge, FAP. I still don't know what FAP stands for, but it's basically seems like a trend among men who are challenging themselves to go 60 days, 90 days, however long, without watching any porn or without masturbating. I'm going to share something really personal about myself right now. Most of my adult life, and especially with the advent of the internet and smartphones, as all of you know, we've had access, easy access, to pretty much whatever we want to find. And porn has been a huge part of my life for most of my life. Um, I'm sorry to admit that, but that's the truth. Uh, TMI warning for some of you if you want to cut this off. But um, there have been times in my life years ago where I would spend hours every day looking for that perfect video or looking for that perfect situation or scenario uh, that would turn me on and excite me. Um, Over the last several years, it's usually been every 4 or 5 days. Uh, when I get in the mood, I'll pull up, and try to find a video and spend up to an hour or so uh, looking for the one that I want to do what I want to do. And I'll leave it at that, trying to be a little bit discreet. It's been over 12 years. My wife passed away May 3rd of 2019. But for over 10 years, the last 10 years of our marriage, we did not have intercourse because I had erectile dysfunction. Um, I had gotten to the point where I tried all the products, all the drugs, and I really couldn't achieve enough function to have intercourse. I had given up. Uh, Last year, I actually started looking into and trying to decide how to save money to have an implant done. I won't go into details, but there were situations that arose a few months ago that got me to start looking at some of those videos, the NoFap challenges, and watching what some of those guys said and some of the science behind it. And I encourage you to do the same. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details of what the video said, but I'm simply going to challenge you men out there because I know that this is a far more prevalent problem than most people know about. And I would be willing to venture that at least 80% of all men, even church-going Christian men, have this same issue. But I challenge you guys to stop. Put it down. It's destructive. I didn't realize how destructive it was. Um, I started at the end of February and went the whole month of March without watching any porn. Uh, I've fallen a few times in the last couple of months and watched a little bit. But after over 10 years, probably closer to 12 years of having no erectile function, I'm almost back to full erections now again. And again, I apologize for the bluntness or the too much information issue of that. But um, it's restored my confidence. It's restored my bodily functions. I try not to masturbate uh, any more than I can stand it. And bottom line, and the best result of me getting away from that is the more that I get away from that sexual sin, which is what it is, the closer I am to God. And the last 2 or 3 months, He's almost overwhelmingly revealed Himself to me in ways that I had never imagined before. And I have so much more peace. Uh, I have more confidence. Uh, I feel closer to God. My health is being restored. Um, if you don't believe me, if it sounds like it's too good to be true, I challenge you to challenge yourself to just walk away from pornography. Uh, I'm still not perfect myself. Like I said, I've fallen a few times in the last couple of months and watched it and done what I did before. But the more I stay away from it, the easier it is for me not to be tempted by it, because I do, even after a few weeks, see results and I see benefits and I feel better about myself. I feel more confident. I see my health returning to what it was. And I'm 50 years old. Um, I'll be 51 in August. So, anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys, whether you're a Christian or not, uh, I encourage you to become a Christian and seek out Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, because He is such a wonderful, wonderful thing, and our eternity is involved in it. But even if you're not a Christian, you're not a believer, I promise you, if you'll take my word and just give it a chance, give it 3 weeks and see if there's a difference. If you're married, see if you don't see your wife more attractive. After just 3 or 4 weeks, your spouse or your girlfriend will become more attractive to you. You will you will feel more sexual energy, which is a God-given gift to us as men and as women to enjoy sex. Um, it's not a bad thing. There are biblical rules concerning adultery and fornication, outside of marriage. But bottom line is, it'll affect so many areas of your life. And again, I apologize if this was blunt, or, if this seemed too much. But it's made such an impact on my life, and it's continuing to make such a huge impact on my life, and most importantly, in my relationship with God. And I just wanted to share. I love you guys, all of you, and I hope you're the best. God bless you, and have a wonderful night.